Hello, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys. Please excuse my voice. I've just been a little under the weather. So this is going to be just a quick reading. And actually, I want to do a reading tonight for Divine Feminine, okay? So this is going to be a reading for Divine Feminine. I'm going to pull a card for Divine Feminine energy, okay? Just take what resonates. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the Divine Feminine in this reading. Spirit, please reveal to me the Divine Feminine energy. Okay, so Seven of Cups energy. You know, the seven is about faith. It's about spirituality, trust. But with the Seven of Cups, this can really be feeling confused, feeling very emotional, maybe even being confused or feeling emotional for no reason. You might be dealing with some deception around you right now. Is what I'm getting here as well, and really just feeling a little bit unsure. I have Scorpio energy, so I kind of feel like this energy is kind of looming over from the Scorpio energy we just got out of. But let's get another card. All right. Yeah, this is confusion. So feminine's feeling confused. You could be a Scorpio. Let's get another card here. All right, so we got wish fulfillment. Definitely, this is being confused about what you want, how to get there, what way to move forward. You might be trying to manifest something, but really just kind of feel stuck or confused on how to do that. Maybe your manifestations aren't really coming to fruition, or maybe they are manifesting but in a negative way. And I'm seeing here that somebody is dealing with that, you know, maybe trying to manifest something and then it manifesting in the wrong way or in a negative way in their life. Okay, so you're very confused. Maybe even excuse me, feeling stuck in your spirituality and your growth at this point. Okay, so what is causing the confusion here? Let's get a card. What is causing the confusion? All right, so we have Four of Pentacles. So yeah, this is just, for some, you're really struggling with feeling secure, also feeling very alone as well. Okay, is another thing. And I also feel like for those of you who have felt blocked from your manifestations, it's because you're trying too hard to control it. You're trying too hard to control the way that that manifestation might physically manifest, right? So that is an issue. Spirit's saying to let go. All right. Set your intention and let go in regards to your manifestation. Also, another issue for those who like have been manifesting negatively or just not the way you want it to come about. You know, another thing about that is not even truly believing in your own manifestations, but furthermore, not really believing in your own power to bring it into fruition. And I'm really seeing that this feminine is very powerful. You are the Seven of Cups. That's what symbolizes you. So very powerful. I think that you have a natural ability to manifest that comes from a past life is another thing I'm seeing here. And so you're really powerful. This is just knowing your power, having confidence in your power, right? So let's see what else is causing this confusion. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands here. So there's a masculine here who is also causing you to be very, very confused. This is in a desert, okay? It's parched. There's a little tree. It needs watered, right? And he's holding his wand. All right, so this is a masculine who is highly confusing for you. I feel like they're very passionate. They're very like sexual, very intense, exciting. But at the same time, it's like they really pull back emotionally. All right, so they really have a problem with showing emotions. And I think that that's confusing the feminine because they are so very passionate towards you. All right, so let's get another card. So we have fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get another card here for the masculine energy. All right, yes, control tactics. So now I see. Feminine, you're trying to manifest a more meaningful relationship with this masculine, and it's like they are really just holding back all the emotion. Okay, they will not express themselves, and it is a control tactic. So you feel like they are trying to control every direction of your relationship. They're not organically and naturally allowing the relationship to grow and expand. All right, so yeah, this is a masculine who's very controlling as well. So they might even show some controlling behavior towards you. So why are they being so controlling? The Moon. Back. All right, so this person feels very conflicted. This person might definitely be dealing with some emotional issues, some mental issues that they have been hiding. Okay, they don't want people to be aware of it. And I think that this is a control tactic for their emotions. Also, they might even be having like racing thoughts as well. And they really hold back. They really don't express themselves because it's like they feel like if they do start, they'll just lose control. So they hold back. All right, let's get a clarifier for the Moon. All right, so change. All right, so this masculine really does want change, but they're really holding back. This feminine is confused. All right, so what is the best way to move forward? I'm sorry, this is such a quick reading, you guys. What's the best way for this feminine to move forward? Ace of Cups, look at that. So feminine, the best way to move forward is to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust spirit, and follow your heart. And that is the best advice here to move forward and follow your love. Spirit is also saying there is true love here, and it is a deep spiritual love, and you feel that. And I think that's really what confuses you as well, because it's something you feel, but in the 3D physical, it's something they don't show. So it's become very confusing for you. But there's an extremely intense, intuitive, and spiritual connection between you. Okay. All right, so yeah, there will be a rebirth in this relationship. Things will be cleared up. There will be a new beginning, and it's going to be a new beginning full of love, emotions. So that's what I'm seeing here, feminine. Just give them time. It is going to happen sometime during the winter months, okay? A new beginning, an emotional beginning. They are going to open up to you. They do want to change. They do want to stop holding back. Okay. But they have been, I feel, struggling with something that they've been dealing with mentally or emotionally. This could be a trauma, a setback, an obstacle. There's something they're fighting within themselves. And feminine, this rebirth, again, this brand new beginning, you are going to get your manifestation. You are going to get the emotional brand new beginning and relationship that you want. But Spirit's saying just be a little bit patient because this is going to come in during the winter months. So that would be like January, February, part of March. Okay. So that's when things will change. So what can you do until then? All right, so we have Temperance. So Spirit is asking you to just be patient while things are really tempering out right now. And Spirit's saying everything's going to work out for the best. Okay, and also another message, Spirit wants you to know that you cannot build intimacy with someone who is holding back, who is too afraid to open up to you. So Spirit's saying just be patient, okay? This masculine has to moderate within themselves. And that's exactly what is going on here. So I have Cancer, Pisces, I have Scorpio, I have Sagittarius here. All right. All right, so yeah, this is also about alchemy, inner alchemy, magic, learning about your own magic. And I think that's what you're meant to focus on, feminine, and also that inner alchemy energy for the masculine as well. They're really going through a change, an inner transformation. All right, so what do the angels want to say to you, feminine? Drink more water. Okay, so that makes sense with Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Feminine, you might be dehydrated and you need to drink more water. Okay, so it's really important. And also, water is very purifying, and water really, I feel that when you're hydrated, when you're drinking a lot of water, you could set your intention in the water, and it can really bring you closer to your own intention, right? And water is very purifying. So this could also be spiritual baths. Maybe even doing some clarity rituals with water and using the concept of being able to see through a glass of water, right, as a clarity ritual. So however you want to do that, I don't know. It's just something that really just came to me just now. Let's go ahead and get another card here. Okay, feminine, healthy lifestyle. All right. For some of you feminines, you're feeling very confused and your manifestations are being blocked because you are dehydrated, you're not drinking enough water, and you are not living a healthy lifestyle the way that you should. And it's talking about eating more healthy, eating a more healthful diet, get adequate sleep. So some of you aren't sleeping enough as well, and definitely aren't exercising regularly as well. And I'm guilty of pretty much all of those things at different times, right? So just being more mindful to your body and really strengthening your intuition and awareness by being more mindful of your own body. And this is really going to, excuse me, help you be more aware of what you actually need internally inside of yourself, what your body needs, and, also strengthen that skill so that you know what you need, and to be more aware of what you need, like outside of yourself, or, you know, even just knowing how to heal yourself, knowing how to help to heal others, and just being aware of the attention, how you feel. You know, if you're having certain cravings, you know, kind of assess that. Are you craving chocolate? Are you craving like sweets? You know, maybe you could settle for like a strawberry instead, or, you know, a fruit. Or sometimes if we're craving certain things, we don't allow our body to have it. It could also be that case. So let's say, for my personal, you know, experience, every once in a while, like I can't stand drinking milk, you guys. I don't know what it is about it, but I've never been able to stand it. And ever since I was a kid, I could not drink milk. It's just ew. And nothing against like anyone who does like milk or against milk itself, but I just have never liked it. And, you know, and it's not really that healthy for you, to be honest, but it is kind of a needed nutrient, you know. And so every once in a while, I will crave milk out of nowhere, which is so weird, right? Because I cannot stand milk. So then I know when that happens that I actually need to drink some milk, because if my body is craving it, it's something that, you know, my body is lacking that nutrient, or something that, you know, it needs. So being more aware of your own cravings, of, you know, what your body needs. And a lot of times our bodies will tell us through feelings, through signals, through cravings, whatever it is that we need. We just need to pay attention. And also another thing is when we're not drinking enough water, we can, our bodies and our brains can really kind of shut down signals, other signals that our bodies may be giving, like certain cravings, you know, for certain nutrients, whatever it is, you know, that kind of being dehydrated kind of takes over those other senses, right? So anyways, what I'm trying to say is it's harder to be aware of those signals when you're like dehydrated or something along those lines. So drink more water, and to become more aware of what's going on inside of your own body, in order to help your manifestations manifest, okay, the way that you want them to. Let's get another card here. And I'm just kind of like freestyling tonight with the cards, you guys, just to come on here and give you guys a message. All right, another message from the angels here for you. Also, feminine, you might be seeing wings, feathers. I feel like the angels are very strongly around you right now, because I think you've asked for help manifesting, and you think that you're doing something wrong. You think that, you know, the angels haven't heard you, but they definitely have. They are with you, and they're giving you these messages. Hey, drink more water, be more aware. All the messages throughout this reading. So feminine, also, I'm seeing Thoth here. So maybe checking out the emerald tablets, reading through them. You know, this could help to bring your spirit back into a more healthful state. It's not just our bodies that we need to pay attention to, but sometimes our soul, our spirit, okay? So especially when we feel confused, and things like that, it's nice to connect back into a spiritual center, or something just spiritually powerful, in order to come back to that spiritual center within ourselves. So I'm really getting like the emerald tablets for you, feminine, connecting with them. I feel like that would be, I don't know, I just feel like every time I've listened to them, I've always kind of I could listen to them 10 times and I will hear more and more messages, like each and every time I listen to them. So it's like I never stop learning, each and every time. And I do feel like there's messages there for you, feminine. The angels are like calling you to listen to the emerald tablets. Okay. And also writing. Okay, some of you might be writers. You might love to write, and I think that's healthy for you. So there's something here about writing really being healthy for you and being able to um, feel better, feel more healthful. And it's all due to expressing yourself. When we hold in a lot of emotions, we can really kind of carry that weight around sometimes, and it becomes burdens. It becomes depression. It can become stress, sadness, feelings of disconnect, confusion, all of these things. And sometimes it can come from really neglecting self expression. So being able to express yourself, even if it isn't to other people, writing it out, that's very healthy for you. You might actually be very talented at writing. And also listening to the emerald tablets. There's messages there for you. Okay. I'm so sorry about my voice too, by the way. All right, let's get some more cards. Right. The union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Okay. So what you feel with this, with your person, feminine, you feel like you can't explain it. And I think you question yourself. It's causing you to question your own intuition because, like, excuse me, this person is not showing you that in the physical. So you're really like just going off of what you feel intuitively, what you emotionally feel. And I think that you're not getting any physical signs to show you this. So from this person, they're not telling you. So it's like, you're doubting yourself instead of doubting them, instead of doubting your intention, your intuition, doubt their intention, right? But it says get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. So spirit is saying here what you're going through in your relationship is, this is all in the process of getting to know each other. And everyone has a different standard of love and what that means to them, and what they need in a relationship from the other in order to feel loved. And I feel like with your person, it's like they don't exactly know what they need to feel loved. And everybody has like a different standard for that. And we have to respect other people's standards. What we might need in regards to love might make another person feel uncomfortable if, you know, someone was giving them that same thing, because everyone's different. We all have different like love language. So this is spirit saying you're just getting to know each other. It's normal. It's normal to feel confused. It's normal to feel like you're doubting the connection or yourself a little bit. But spirit is saying there will be a union of hearts. It will take place over the winter months. Right now, you're still getting to know each other, and to try to remember that everyone has their own unique definition of love and what it means to them. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And that's just a message coming out. So yeah, it's like you're looking at this person like they're not showing me love, but spirit saying, well, they have showed you love, but it's not up to your standard of love, right? And they have a different perception of showing love as well. So it's just getting to know each other and meeting in the middle is what I'm seeing here. I'm also feeling for you, feminine, automatic writing, where you take a piece of paper, a pencil or a pen, and you just freely move your hand with your eyes closed to see what comes out. Might be helpful for you as well. I'm seeing it as kind of like a therapy for you, okay? And it could really help you to grow your intuition, your trust for your own intuition, your spiritual connection. Look to your inner strength, feminine. You are stronger than you realize. Your power is stronger than you realize. Your manifestation skills are stronger than you actually realize. And the connection between you and this masculine is actually stronger than you even realize. And this is all just part of the process. It's tempering out, it's moderating out. And a lot of this is the masculine and exploring their own inner alchemy. Okay, getting to know their intuition and recognizing what exactly they do want and need in a relationship. Okay, that's something they have to kind of come face to face with, because I feel like for this masculine, they may have never really had a commitment or like a relationship like the one that they have with you. So the feelings are intense and it shows through their passion, but you have a tendency to doubt it because they're not very emotional. They don't really show their love in that way. But this masculine is still trying to figure out and get to know what love is and what it means to them and what standard they have for that. Okay, so they might even feel uncomfortable with like public displays of affection or like, you know, being very like touchy feely type, you know, gooey type of energy. I don't know. So they might even feel uncomfortable with that because they still haven't figured out what they want or need to make them feel fulfilled. Okay, and that starts on the inside. So that's where they're starting. And Spirit saying, feminine, stop doubting yourself. Look to your inner strengths, okay, and get to know them. Get to know them very well. I feel like you have a very strong heart chakra. All right, so work with that. Work with your emotions, your heart chakra. Write from your heart is another really big strength, and maybe even writing in order to manifest, in order to work on your manifestations, coming from a place of expression through writing, or writing a wish or whatever it is and burning the paper, releasing it into the atmosphere. Okay, so different things you can try. And normally I would get you one of these, but I am losing my voice doing this. So, feminine, I'm going to see if there's any triggers that's going to come up for you anytime soon and what ways you could deal with them. Okay, so take back your power by focusing on your inner strengths and getting to know them. Also, remember to speak positively about yourself. Positive affirmations can help you right now, is what Spirit is telling me. And I'm actually going to get you some of those to close out the reading. So some affirmations that you can work with. I get my little affirmation deck. Okay, so let's see. For Divine Feminine, what affirmations can you work with to focus on your inner strengths, to be more aware of what's going on inside of you? Let's see, and to clear up any confusion that you may have. Okay, so we'll get you two. All right, feminine. I really, you know what? I feel so strongly that you're meant to tell your story through writing. But anyways, your affirmations, feminine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Spirit wants me to tell you. Spirit's like, no. You tell them. Okay. Feminine, you are part of your destiny, your purpose. You are meant to tell your story through written word in some way. So whether this be writing songs, writing a story, writing poems, whatever it is, you are meant to write. You are a writer. That's what I'm seeing. It could even be automatic writing, whatever it is. It could tell you your life, your past life story through automatic writing. It could even give you a name, who you were in a past life, a date. It can give you all kinds of information. All right. So you're meant to do that. You're meant to experiment with writing. And remember that your goal is progress. not perfection. You do not have to be perfect. And nothing that you do has to be perfect. You do not have to look perfect. You do not have to look like everyone else. You do not have to set impossible standards and goals for yourself. You're allowed to mess up. It's okay. We are all allowed to mess up. We are. We're allowed to make mistakes in this life and it's totally okay. You know why? Because the goal is progress, expansion, growth. It is not perfection. There is no one on this earth, walking this earth, who can truly say they're perfect. Not one person on this earth right now can say that they are perfect, because we're not meant to be perfect. We're not. We're not meant to be perfect. Because if we were all perfect, what would be the use of coming to this earth school? We would have nothing to learn. There would be no reason for any of us to be here together. So remember, you're here for a reason. Your goal is progress, and it is absolutely not perfection. Okay? Your next affirmation is, I choose how and when to share my story. So, feminine, you choose how you want to tell your story and how you want to share your story, and you choose when you want to share your story. And that timing is yours and yours alone. No one else can tell your story for you. No one. You are the only one who can tell your story, and you choose the way that you want to tell it. No one else has that right. That is yours and yours alone. Okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's story is perfect. Okay? And I don't know why this is coming out. I'm just channeling the messages, but I feel like somebody else has taken it upon themselves, feminine, to speak for you, or to to speak for you, or to tell your story. And I think that it's time for you to stand up for yourself, and you realize that you choose it. You choose how you want to tell your story, whether it's in writing, whether it's verbal, whether it's intuitively, astrally, through a dream, however you want to tell it. It does not matter. It could be through music. It could be through a painting, whatever it is. You get to choose that, and you get to experiment with the way that you want to express and to tell your story. And you get to choose when. Nobody is pushing you. Nobody is forcing you to open up. You solely choose that time. And you will know when the perfect time is. Okay? All right, feminine, one more. We're going to get you a mindfulness card. One more. And I usually don't do these readings. I know this one was like really quick, but I was thinking I might start doing some collective divine feminine energies. I never really wanted to do them before, just because with like collective readings, you know, I truly do believe everyone is on their own path. I do believe there's collective energies. However, I think they affect us all differently. I do think there is collectives, but people just get so bent out of shape about it. And there has been so many, I would say, like, not true readers, or even like not honest readers, who have said a lot of things, you know what I mean, in collective readings, and who have led a lot of people to believe that this is a collective path, which we do have a collective path. But I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, you're so wrong. All twin flames have already been in union," because some reader told me that. Or, you know, "Oh my gosh, you are so wrong. This happened to all twin flames last year." Things like that. I'm sorry. I just don't buy into that kind of energy. I know that things happen individually for each of us in our own lives, and it does not happen at the same time. And we come into union at different times, and not all twin flames are in union right now. And, that's just the way that it is. That's the way the world works, Everyone has their own path, and no two people on this earth's path are the same. And if it was, besides twin flame, but we can argue it's kind of your other half of your self. But even they, to an extent, even they have their own path, and you guys just kind of meet at the fork in the road, right? And start walking on that path together once you're in union. So even twin flames have individualistic paths. Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on now. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. I think it's absurd to act like, you know what I mean? Every single one of us has got to go through the same exact thing in our relationships at the same time, in the same moment. If that's the case, why would we all be here? Why not just one pair of twin flames? That makes no sense at all to me. We all have a special purpose. We all are unique. We all matter. And yeah, that's just the way it is. I feel like a lot of people just kind of said a lot of things that weren't really true over the past year. And there's personally a lot of people I've quit listening to because I've realized that they weren't channeling who they said they were channeling. And, a lot of them don't even do tarot anymore. But, yeah, but I don't know. I was thinking of doing collective readings. But those are the reasons why I really kind of tried to stay away from that. Because people really get so confused thinking that, basically, I don't know, it's like they believe it's some kind of, I don't know, like hive mind thing. That's not how it works. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not. But anyways, let's go ahead and get your message, feminine. Sorry for the rambling, you guys. All right. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you like more divine feminine collective readings? And I had a comment on my channel a while back. I can't remember who left the comment, but they said, yeah, that's true about collective readings. But when you do a collective reading, it will find the people that it's meant for. And I was just thinking, you're right. Maybe I will do more of this. Okay, breathe as an anchor, feminine. It's time to become more aware of your breath. All right. And your breathing. Breathing can be very beneficial to you through meditation, through manifestation, and just through becoming more aware on what's going on inside of ourselves. So on the emotional roller coaster of life, it's incredibly helpful to have an accessible mindfulness tool at our disposal at all times. Our breath is that tool. Practice bringing your awareness to the quality of your breath a few times a day. You can start by spending 1 minute noticing your breath before each meal. Practice giving your attention to your breath will give you something to turn to whenever you need to anchor yourself. Okay, so when you're feeling confused, when you're feeling, that Seven of Cups energy, draw attention to your breath. Be very mindful. And also throughout the day, kind of check in with yourself. Say, am I breathing in enough air to make me feel, healthy? Am I taking deep breaths? Can I feel that oxygen flowing through my lungs? Can I feel it going through my body? Like, be aware of that. Have you been breathing short, taking short breaths? Try taking some long breaths. See what effects that has on your body. Okay. So that's the reading I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. I know that my voice was not good in this reading and I kind of rambled on because I've just been a little under the weather. But anyone who's still here, I appreciate you so much. Please leave me a comment down below, like, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.